and the Tennessee Titans. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
Come on, fellas.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. 54.
Hey, watch the slant. Check three, check three, check three.
X3. 218. Chop it. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kalen Ballage, 58 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Right. Steve Griffin.
On play action, they'll throw. Complete. Smith has it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
70, Indy. General West.
I got one.
Now a 1st carry for Derrick Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
54 Mike.
Protein spill.
Check 4. Check
Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Ready.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey.
They'll set up the throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, 59 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 10. At the 50-yard line.
23-19.
Single. Eyes on everyone. Let's go.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Butler dialed the corner blitz and earned the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
We
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Henry running right. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now back to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check 15, check 15.
You draw quarters. Now. 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On the ball. Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Guys, out of time, let's get off.
Hey, Delta.
Let's get off the field. Shift.
Yo, go.
Right there.
Hit it.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime.
Watch number 33.
Hey. Bravo. Snap.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Recon, 132 fighter. Fire.
They'll start on the ground with Ballage. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Allen going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
Point A, B, and C.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Charlie.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Completes it to Davis. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
54 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Whip.
80 weapon.
Watch the whip. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 25. Check 25.
A first down carry for Henry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
yards. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing wrong football.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Hey, high 7-2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Muhammad Wilkerson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Look at me, zipper. Big rip.
On second down, it's Henry. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Smooth. Go.
Back to throw. They'll get this complete to Batson. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
Mike, 54. Cut. Check nickel.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The 34-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
25. We got it. Strong left. I'm coming for you, son. 24 is the mic.
On first down, Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Second and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And the grab by Croft. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Bills.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen throwing again. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and he'll be taken down at the 18. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Protein spill.
Check three.
Go.
Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's
Five.
that?
Again, it's Henry. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
Check pass. Kill.
61. Matchbox lights.
Slam.
Hey. Set go.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Alpha. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he works free. 33 yards that time.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yep.
Now Lewis here on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
22 jet bomber.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Go! Greystone travel.
Go! Twist!
Get it!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Davis. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Yes.
Mike 54.
Let's go.
They'll run with Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Tighten up.
Topper!
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go.
Hey, Zoo! Go!
Mike 54. Down to lose 1. Hey, watch that.
5.
Back to throw here. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This one from 48 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me,
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. You got three, Three down.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On play action, they'll throw. And able to find John Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
1st down, Buffalo.
Ready up.
37 to Mike 37. Exit.
Check. General West. Ready.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready. 18 game.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Under 10.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. There he goes inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Ready?
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, echo. Yo.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down.
Mike. Mike's by 4. I'm coming after you.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 22. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great.